Hi, it's Matt Potratz. It's awesome to connect again. I'm coming off a busy weekend speaking at Colorado Paper in Lewiston, Idaho on Friday with a new message geared towards safety. Then I traveled north for the Winter Night Snow Show in Spokane, Washington on Saturday to put on a couple seminars and sell books at the trade show. Before the weekend, though, I was given the opportunity to get away from my computer and phone for a fun day in McCall, Idaho backcountry aboard a Polaris Razor side-by-side ATV. We covered 50 miles and up to 14 inches of fresh snow, and it turned out to be the perfect medicine for a recharge I needed. But I had to accept the opportunity. And I had to accept the fact that I needed it, and it was okay to take a day away from the office. I accepted the reality that, sure, there's plenty of office work and business planning to be done, but also that all of it would still be there tomorrow. And losing that day wouldn't be that difficult to recover from. Acceptance, I think, is something that many of us have a hard time getting our arms around, or at least I do. It might be accepting correction, constructive criticism, advice, praise, compensation, love, respect, and even accepting acceptance can be hard for some of us. I'm a very driven person and often have a hard time accepting what I've accomplished. I always question if it's good enough. Is it really enough? I fear that if I accept it, I may be missing out on something better, missing my chance to go to the next level. But the truth is, at some point, we have to accept the results, regardless of where they stand. And sometimes that may mean accepting the wrong results, accepting that we didn't accomplish what we desired to accomplish. We don't always have to camp there, but we may have to accept we failed in round one. It's hard to accept that you failed, but accept that you failed in round one because you can't get better and move on to round two until we accept the results from round one. Or maybe we're successful in our first attempt, but refuse to accept the praise or compensation that we need for fuel for the next round. My fear in accepting my accomplishments as satisfactory or a job well done is that I'll back the throttle off too much and settle for less than what I'm capable of in the future. Maybe you have that same fear. What I've learned is that if I never accept my results, then there's never a finish line. There's never a trophy case. And I'll spend a lifetime at full throttle, unless, of course, I run out of fuel or the engine blows. Both of which are very good possibilities. Or maybe we'll run our pit crew ragged until they can't take it anymore and quit. Your pit crew of life being your family, friends, or possibly the staff you manage. At some point, acceptance is going to happen no matter what. It's up to us to choose whether we accept our accomplishments as enough or have to accept the collateral damage in the path of our quest to reach the next level. On the flip side, it's possible that acceptance comes too easy for you. You accept average or status quo much too quickly, and therefore never reach your potential at all. Or maybe you're too quick to accept love or intimacy, and you find yourself in bad relationships. George Washington once said, "Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence." You might discover that you need to accept that you're too quick to accept. I could nearly write an entire book on all the areas of our lives we need to choose acceptance. Accept your children for who they are, but don't always accept what they say or do. Accept the beautiful body your spouse has, and stop fantasizing about him or her being a supermodel. If you're overweight, accept it, but don't accept that you have to remain that way forever. Take pride in being healthy and looking your best for yourself, your spouse, and for the God who created you. Accept your strengths, and with that, accept your weaknesses. Discover who God created you to be, and accept that beautiful person within you. Friend, I believe that nearly every one of us, including myself, has an area in life where we need to choose more or less acceptance. What area is it in your life? What action are you willing to take? Don't accept your unhealthy behavior in the area of acceptance. Have a great week. I look forward to talking to you again next week.